Raising independent children, the ultimate goal of every father and mother. Seeing our children capable of managing on their own, confidence in their abilities, and ready to conquer the world. But what if I told you that there is a practical guide with simple steps that you can start applying today to free your children for the future? Prepare to give wings to the autonomy of your children and see them flourish on their own journey. The time to empower your children is now. The desire to see our children become independent adults, capable of making their own decisions, solving their own problems, and forging their own paths is a universal longing among parents. Independence does not arise overnight. It is cultivated gradually throughout childhood and adolescence through opportunities, encouragement, and an environment that nurtures autonomy. This practical guide offers a set of actionable strategies for parents who want to free their children for the world, equipping them with the skills and confidence needed to thrive. The first crucial step to raising independent children is allowing them to perform tasks appropriate for their age. From a young age, children are capable of taking on simple responsibilities, such as putting away their toys, setting the table, or getting dressed on their own. As they grow, these responsibilities can increase, including more complex household chores, managing their own time, and organizing their belongings. Delegating tasks not only lightens the parent's load, but also teaches children about responsibility, self-sufficiency, and the satisfaction of contributing to the functioning of the home. It is important to resist the temptation to do everything for the children, even when it seems faster or easier, as this can inadvertently communicate the message that they are not capable. The second step is to encourage problem solving. Instead of rushing to solve every difficulty that your children face, offer support and guidance so that they find their own solutions. Ask questions that help them think critically about the situation. What are some options you have? What happened the last time you tried something similar? Who could help you? Encourage them to try different approaches and to learn from their mistakes. The ability to solve problems independently is a fundamental skill for life and builds confidence in their own ability to handle challenges. The third step is to promote decision-making. Offer your children opportunities to make choices, even small ones, from an early age. Allowing them to choose their clothes, their books, their leisure activities, and as they grow, more important decisions about their studies and their free time teaches them to evaluate options, to consider the consequences, and to trust their own judgment. It is important to respect their choices, even if you do not fully agree with them, as long as they are within safe and reasonable limits. The practice of decision-making develops autonomy and self-confidence. The fourth step is to teach practical life skills. Beyond academic skills, it is essential to equip your children with the practical skills they will need to manage on their own in the world. This includes skills such as cooking simple meals, managing money, budgeting, saving, doing laundry, making small household repairs, using public transportation, and communicating effectively. Teaching these skills gradually, as the child grows and shows interest, contributes significantly to their future independence. The fifth step is to allow them to experiment and fail. The fear that your children will make mistakes can lead parents to be overly controlling or protective. However, learning often occurs through trial and error. It is important to create a safe environment where your children feel comfortable experimenting with new things, even if there is a possibility of failure. Help them see mistakes as learning opportunities and growth, rather than failures. Resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks, is a hallmark of independence. The sixth step is to encourage the pursuit of their own interests and passions. Support your children in exploring different activities and hobbies that interest them, even if they are not the same as yours. Allowing them to develop their own talents and passions contributes to a strong sense of identity and self-confidence, essential elements for independence. The seventh step is to gradually reduce supervision as they demonstrate responsibility. As your children show that they are capable of handling more responsibility, grant them more freedom and autonomy. This demonstrates confidence in their abilities and encourages them to continue growing in independence. The eighth step is to be a model of independence. Show your children how you manage your own life, make decisions, solve problems, and pursue your own goals. Your actions speak louder than your words. Raising independent children is a long-term investment that requires patience, trust, and the willingness to let your children forge their own paths. By applying these practical strategies, You will be empowering your children to become confident adults, resilient, and ready to embrace the opportunities and challenges that the world will present to them. Free your children for the world. With this practical guide, you have the tools to cultivate independence in your children from an early age, equipping them with the skills and confidence necessary to fly with their own wings. Their future is in your hands. Start empowering them today. What strategies do you already use to encourage the independence of your children? Share your tips and experiences in the comments below. Your wisdom can inspire other parents. If this practical guide has offered you valuable ideas to raise more independent children, leave your like, share with other parents who need this inspiration, and subscribe to the channel for more content on education and child development. Together, we can create a generation of more autonomous and confident young people.